Many people in our communities are struggling mentally, but have learned to suffer silently because they don't believe healing spaces were created for them. Hey, family, welcome back to Medicine for the Melanated and Misguided. I'm Dr. J. Burns. July is B.B. Moore Campbell National Minority Mental Health Awareness Month, and this observance exists for a reason. Because mental health conversations in minority communities, especially Black communities, have historically been ignored, stigmatized, or misunderstood. Now, if you're unfamiliar with B.B. Moore Campbell, she was an accomplished Black author, journalist, teacher, and mental health advocate who worked tirelessly to bring awareness to mental health needs of marginalized communities. She co-founded the National Alliance on Mental Illness, or NAMI, urban Los Angeles chapter to advocate for culturally responsive mental health care and support for Black families. And because of her advocacy, July became recognized as Minority Mental Health Awareness Month in her honor. But even today, her work is still deeply necessary. According to the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Black adults in the United States are about 20% more likely to experience serious psychological distress than white adults. Yet despite that, only about 1 in 3 Black adults who need mental health treatment actually receive it. And there are many reasons why. Some people were raised hearing this: pray about it. What happens in this house stays in this house. You don't need therapy. You just need to be stronger. Others fear judgment, discrimination, or being misunderstood by providers who lack cultural awareness. And honestly, some of us have learned survival so well that we mistake functioning for healing. Just because you're working, parenting, showing up for church, or smiling in public does not mean you are emotionally okay. Many people in our communities are carrying anxiety, trauma, grief, caregiver burnout, racial stress, depression, and unresolved pain while still being expected to remain strong for everyone else. That is not sustainable. And one thing B.B. Moore Campbell emphasized is that minority communities deserve access to mental health care that is compassionate, culturally informed, and accessible. Because healing should not require you to explain your humanity first. You should not have to code switch your pain to be understood. You should not have to minimize racial trauma to make others comfortable. And you should not feel ashamed for needing support. Therapy is not weakness. Rest is not laziness, and emotional vulnerability is not failure. Healing is healthcare. So this month, I want you to check in with yourself honestly. Not how am I performing, not how am I surviving, but honestly, truly, how am I doing emotionally? Because awareness means nothing if we never allow ourselves to heal. I'm wishing you life, love, and happiness.